Hello guys, si Kesan Velosa ulit ito at welcome sa unang episode ng bago nating Laro Tayo series, ang Laro Tayo ng Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition. Actually, dapat nan ko pa nilaro ito kasi medyo bad trip ako doon sa pagkakalaro ko nung Shadowrun Dragonfall eh. Kasi katutusin, di ko alam first time kong medyo newbie doon sa game eh. So di ko alam kung paano na rin, pero naman ngayon medyo nag-improve na ako eh. So siguro naman di na ako mababatrip dito sa bagong game. So start natin. Doon sa Shadowrun Returns, ginawa akong character, male character. Tapos sa Dragonfall, gumawa ako ng female character. So ngayon, balik tayo sa male character ngayon. Ito muna. Shadowrun Hong Kong. Tapos Shadows of Hong Kong, second second campaign. So dalawang campaign to, so start natin. So launch campaign. Normal difficulty lang. Okay, tapos so gagawa muna ng character ko. So male naman tayo ngayon. Tapos yung unang character ko, troll. So yung yung pinakamalaking race dito sa game na to. So gawin naman natin yung exact opposite. Tsaka nod na rin to do sa character ko sa Baldur's Gate 3. So magdo-dwarf naman ako ngayon. Tapos ang gagawin kong class custom. Yan. Tapos kailangan ko ng face. Pili tayo ng face. Medyo spot on teka lang. Ano tayo ba? Ito medyo okay to. ang hawig naman nito sa YouTube si Adam Savage. Napipili ko lang. Teka. Adam Savage pa din ang dating eh. Okay sana, kaya lang may rune sa ulo. At ito na lang. Ano lang. Okay. Hindi ko na pakikialaman yung stats. Yan na lang, kung ano itsura niya. Continue. Spend karma. Kasi nga, custom character eh. Gagawa ko ng sarili kong character. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. So, ayan. Start tayo sa body 4. Ilan pa yung points natin? 50. For tapos cyberware affinity. To bago to hindi. Mag-aano ako. Strength. level 4. Tapos mag-aano ako, close combat. Tapos unarmed. Ilang points natin? 36. Um, 3 na lang. Pati sa body, 3 din. Tapos, yung main character ko nun, nilagyan ko siya ng melee weapon, so hindi ako magme-melee ngayon. Mag-unarmed ako. Tapos, intelligence, importante yan eh. Para sa decking skill. Hindi na ako magde-deck, hindi na ako mag ano to yung special program control to eh. Yung mga summon, hindi na ako gamit yan. Ayan lang. Tapos, biotech. Teka ko muna kung kakasya pa do sa ideal build ko. So, 16. Teka. Charisma. Kailangan ko ng at least level 4 charisma. Yung mga nagamit ko na Shadowrunner, Academic, Gang, tsaka Security, Task Corporate. Mag-ano muna ako ngayon. Dito sa character ko, Corporate, tapos Socialite. Okay, Corporate tayo. Tapos, isa pa. Para at least dalawa kagad, Socialite. 7 points na lang eh, teka. Imbis na magwe-weapons ako, ito wheel, kukunin ko. Tapos, chi casting. Okay, so may 4 points pa ako. Dali. Strength. Importante yan eh. Quickness. Kailangan ko rin ng quickness pala para sa dodge ability. Andito pa ba yun? Okay. 3 points. Kailangan ko ng 1 point, so magsasacrifice ako ng isa. Teka. Charisma, okay lang. Okay na yan. Will, okay lang. Intelligence. Sacrifice ko to. Para at least ano. Okay. May 2 points pa ako. Saan ko ilalagay yung 2 points na yan? Actually, wala eh. Pag nakuha ko isa, lagay ko na lang dito para mabalance ko. Okay. Okay na yung character ko. Ay, kaso sayang yung 2 points kasi. Naalala ko rin yun eh. Mas maganda kung magamit ko lahat eh. Teka. Body para maging 6. Ay, 5 pala. Tapos charisma, okay na yun. Will, okay. Intelligence, para at least ganun din eh. Okay, 8. 11. Hirap pa. Balik ko to. Okay, 8. Weakness, strength. Sige, level 4 natin to para at least agad lahat. Para ito namang habulin ko. So at least wala time points. Nagamit natin lahat. So ang body natin is level 3, quickness 2, and strength 4. May kulang na isa, kailangan ko ng 4 points. Intelligence natin 2, level 2 lahat, tapos will. So wala akong wala akong ability gumamit ng baril. Charisma, tama na yan, hindi na ako mag-add dyan. So will, intelligence, strength, tsaka quickness din na rin. Ito na lang, yan na lang, tsaka body, quickness, strength, tsaka intelligence, tsaka will. Yan na lang mga habuli ko stats. So okay, confirm. Okay, first name. Babaliktarin ko yung name ng, kasi nga abs ano siya kabaliktaran siya ng main character ko. So last name. Actually yung username ko pinaliktad ko lang. Street name, magandang street name. Wala maiit ka. Street name. Bago yan kasi nung una, wala namang ganyan una eh. Street name, maisip pa. Ito na lang. Ay, baliktad pa. Tingnan natin yung cutscene.
You have one new message.
Hi. It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. Yeah. I was wrong. I'm on my way to Hong Kong now, to finish something I should have faced a long time ago. And I need you with me. I know we're not blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place, but you and Duncan are the only real family I have. Please. If our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong right away. I'll explain more when you get here. I'm begging you.
Siya kaya yun?
I'm almost out of time.
Interesting na cutscene Pero ano lang yan, pakitang gilas lang yan ng game na yan. Intro lang yan. Yung actual game, Walang voice acting. So, balik tayo sa pagbabasa ng text. Tsaka, yung ano nun, yung dating nung intro na yun, parang ano parang yung umpisa nung Shadowrun Returns. Naalala ko tuloy si James pasaway. Parang ganun ang vibes eh. Kailangan ng tulong pero may reward pa talaga. At saka kagaya nung unang dalawang game, blind talaga to. Di ko pa siya nalalaro. So, ayun, malamang mapad trip na naman ako pagkapalpak na naman yung diskarte ko. Hard landing. Di ko agad nabasa pasaway. Babasahin ko na lang muna dito. Hard landing. Raymond Black, the old man gave you a home once. Took you and Duncan off the gang-ridden streets of the Barrens. Barrens, so nasa Detroit. Sheltered, educated. Slapped sense into you both. Until you almost resembled productive members of society. And then you took off, left it all behind, landed behind bars for a time. Tried to start a new life. After that, it's been 8 years since you've heard Raymond's voice. Until out of the blue, you got this cryptic message, a plea for help. Meet me in Hong Kong right away, and wire to your account and enough million to pay for the flight and then some. So umpisa pa lang meron na tayo 1,200 million. The descent is rough. A squall comes out of nowhere, sending a solid sheet of rain pounding into the suborbital transport. With a ragged shudder, the plane finally skids to a halt at the edge of the check at the end of the check lap cock tarmac. An R and an interminable number of emotionless security checkpoints later, you hail a water taxi to Victoria Harbor. Hong Kong looms ahead, pulsing with energy. Okay. So, ito tayo. You step from the turning of the water taxi to the ponderous rocking of the docks, your stomach lurching at the transition. As soon as you're clear, the captain nods once and steers the small craft back into the harbor. The man never said a word, just handed you a worn brown duffel bag. When you stepped on board, filled with gear, some stiff new body armor, and a note. Better safe than sorry. Duncan. Above, smug thick cloud, smug thick clouds hang low in the sky, reflecting the lights of the city in a nauseating swirl. The wind changes direction more than once, creating ano, creating a heady stew of aromas: diesel, salt, diesel, sea salt, street food, and filth. It's all you can do to keep your in-flight meal where it belongs. Two figures stand waiting in the dim light of the pier. The first is an orc, lean, with in-your-face muscles, and a jaw made to break fists. The second is an elf, one hand resting casually against her hip. Raymond Black is nowhere to be seen. Ito si Duncan. Si Duncan yung orc. Oh, ayos lang. Ano pala orc siya. Ako, dwarf. So, mas malaki siya sa akin. Well, don't you look like shit? Duncan Wu, the closest thing you have to a brother. You haven't seen the man in 8 years. Still as charming as ever. He grins. Green's not really your color, Azalev Enhar. Doesn't go with that nice new armor I got you. As you open your mouth to respond, something shifts. Something shifts alarmingly in your stomach. A liquid bubbling sensation. Buddy, tough it out. Don't know what you're looking at. Must be the harbor lights messing with you. Nice to see you. Look, at least I'm not Ototo, body 3. Must be. Guess you've still got some of your old fortitude at least. He laughs. Considering how much synthanol we used to put down, I'd be surprised if you couldn't handle a little chop. Anyway, we gotta go find Raymond. Find Raymond? I thought he'd be here. Where's the old man? uh, sige. Never showed up. He's still got that same baritone rasp. Had it since he was 12. Would developed early. Did you try him on comm? No clue where he might be? When was the last time you saw him? No sense standing around then. Where's the meeting place? Did you try him on comm? Where he might be? Where was the last time you saw him? Ito na lang. A few weeks ago, before I got his message, telling us to meet him here. I'd been working a lot, so I hadn't been by the house in a while. How was he? Any ideas what's going on? House still the same? Is Mrs. Maloney still cleaning up a trail of pipe tobacco in his wake? Any idea what's going on? Ito na lang. Ayoko makipag-small talk. The orc bows his head. His voice sounds far away. No clue. All I know is that Raymond hasn't been himself in a long time. How so? The Raymond that I remembered was a bit distant to begin with. Ito na lang. This is different. He's been restless, staying in his study, inside his own head a lot, and he barely sleeps anymore. I've been worried about him, but I haven't figured out what to do about it. He looks up at you and shrugs. And I didn't have a brother to turn to. Hell, wasn't too sure you were even still alive still, until Raymond managed to track down your number. The woman's Carter. The woman standing beside him breaks in. We should get going, Duncan. Head back to the meeting point in case your dad shows up. Copy that, Sarge. They're wearing Lone Star body armor. Looks like Duncan Wu's gun private police. At least may trabaho siya matino. Sarge, you his girlfriend or something? You his partner? Ato na lang. Unfortunately, yes. Although partner's not the right word for it. Exactly. I like superior officer better. She grins. I let him carry my coffee for me. Write my parking tickets, that kind of thing. The woman taps her chest with an armored finger. Carter. I figured I could use some backup. Didn't know what Raid gotten himself into, and I wasn't sure you were gonna show up. It's a tossed off remark, but there's an undercurrent of resentment in it. You got something you want to say? Well, surprise, here I am. Of course I showed up. Ito na lang. Yeah, well, I wasn't so sure, you know. He shakes his head. Hey, look, I'm glad you're here, Azalev Anhar. Seriously, but I'm gonna need some time to get used to having you around again. Been a while since I heard from you. Know what I mean? Memories of sleepless nights in lockup flash by, wondering if you'd ever see Duncan or Raymond again. Wondering if you even wanted to. And then stepping out into the daylight, suddenly free, and fall out of some obscure corporate restructuring. A few 100 million worth of apology from your former jailers, and a decision to start a new life, to leave the past behind, all of it, until now. I know I've been out of touch. Yeah, we'll talk about it later, okay? I had my reasons. Can we leave it at that for now? Wu stares at you. His goggles reflecting the harbor lights. Yeah, okay. He scans the waterfront, frowning. Let's just find Raymond. He was supposed to meet us in the plaza on the other side of this pier. The sooner we find him, the sooner you all can have a big happy family reunion over dinner. Carter grins. And the sooner I can find a place to get a drink around here. Damn right. Ahead of you, Hong Kong rises serpent-like from the sea. Government from the sea. Government and megacorp coiled together, riding in their basket of institutionalized corruption. No one can tell where the snake's body ends and its tail begins. That's what Raymond used to say. Duncan turns and starts down the pier. Carter follows. Ang tanong ko lang, aware kaya yung gumawa ng game na to na hindi na ganyan ngayon ng insight ng Hong Kong? Na hindi na masyadong city yung present Hong Kong. Kasi yung idea nila ng Hong Kong dito yung 1980s pa eh. Yung panahon na medyo ano pa yung bansa yung medyo marami pang negative connotations. Okay. So kailangan natin mag-forward. Teka. Explore muna natin to dito. Ayun, no? Meron pwedeng tignan doon. Ano yun? Fresh construction is expanding the harbor out of the water. Corporate interests can afford to create something. Ang bilis eh. Okay, balik tayo dito. Okay, wala namang ibang wala namang ibang nakikita eh. So, okay lang. Nakalaking pinto. May laking pinto oh. Okay, dito tayo pupunta. Inspect natin itong locked gate. The guard shack at the end of the pier is dark and empty. Duncan gives the gate a push, but it doesn't budge. Huh? Well, that was open earlier. Duncan frowns. Looks pretty solid. Shouldn't there be someone here to let us out or something? Guess we'll have to find another way to reach the plaza. Maybe if you bang your head against it hard enough, it'll open. Ano ba yan? Ato na lang. Guess so. Strange that there's no one here. Guess so. Strange that there's no one here. Guess so. Strange that there's no one here though, isn't it? Carter shrugs. Who knows? It's Hong Kong. Not exactly sure how things work around here. Actually, ewan ko lang. Di na yata ganun nga. Yun nga eh. Yun ang comment ko dito eh. Hindi na yata eh. Come on, rookie. We can cut through the construction site. I hate it when you call me that. So yun. Dun tayo dadan sa kanina sa baba. Dito. Wala na ibang passage dito eh. Security checkpoint. The gate is locked, but the nearby control panel appears accessible. Carter pulls it open with a metallic screech that pierces your skull, sending a new wave of pain down to your churning stomach. Ano yung character natin, hindi siya medyo sisik siya. He examines the control panel for a moment, then throws Wu a backward glance. Looks like there's another way off the docks on the side of this gate. I think that I can bypass the lock. Wala akong intelligence eh. Kulang eh. Intelligence 2 lang eh. Let me take a crack at that. Stand aside and let her work. Hang on, let's poke around a little first. Sige. Wala na eh. Wala na rin ko tuusin eh. Sige. Okay, stand aside and let her work. Carter fiddles with some wires and the door then the door lock hisses open. Got it. Let's go. So ano siya? Malamang Decker tong si Carter. Check na natin yung stats nila. Atong si strength. Wala siyang biotech. Charisma. Power lang. Ano siya? Itong si Duncan, well-rounded na warrior, na fighter. Itong si Carter, sabi na eh, spellcasting siya. Okay, tuloy na tayo dito. Kaya, gawa nga tayo ng save file. Teka. Meron pa tayong mga explore dito. Ito muna. Movement. Shouting in Cantonese. More Cantonese. Too quick to catch. Combat kagad, pasaway. The group on the dock was fishing a package out of a speedboat when you surprised them. Now the package is at the bottom of the bay, and the speedboat is disappearing into the distance. They close on you, red-faced and yelling. The light of the harbor glints off of their weapons as they approach. The leader shouts something in Cantonese, but it's too fast to make out. You're rusty. It's been years since Raymond's house, and the language lesson that wouldn't end. The old man never spoke anything but his native language at home. Wu speaks with authority. His Cantonese is as solid as ever. He never let it drop. You guys doing some late night fishing? The smuggler smiles. Oh yeah, we're fishing for assholes. Okay Hindi naman natin sinasadya eh. Ano pa yan? Wu points at their weapons. You're gonna need some better bait. All you're gonna catch with that is trouble. Whispered to Duncan. Seriously? Did they teach you that in Rent-A-Cup school? Try out your Cantonese. We're just passing through. Why don't you pull the guns away? Shout in Cantonese. Don't start. Lay down your weapons. Wag. Ito na. Their spokesman laughs, looks at his crew. Hey, you talk good Cantonese, baby. Real authentic. He keeps laughing. Actually, you just told me you're gonna crap a gun. Ano ba yan? Wu flashes his badge. Don't start, put the guns down. The smuggler squints at Wu's badge, then smiles at his friends. Never seen a badge like that before. Either it's fake or you're some kind of security guard. He grasps his rifle. Either way, this ends the same. I think he's done talking. Okay, turn-based combat lang ko na yan. So, umpisa ako. Ano yung ability ko? Increases damage. Asa ba yung mga enemy target? Saan ba sila? Ay, malalayo pa eh. Ilan ba yung points ko? 2. Dito muna ako tapos i-ready ko yung ano. Unarmed combat. Spike fist. Unarmed dapat eh. Hindi naman abot. Malamang lalapit yung mga yan kasi nga ano sila eh, melee type sila eh. Half cover. So dito muna ako. At least tong dalawang to may rifles. At sino ba to? Kaya si Duncan. Teka. Put mo ba? 59, 62. 62. Sige, teka. $98. 7. 97. At least naman. Ano pala, ano siya? Spellcaster pero ano, will ang specialization niya. So, teka. %, lang eh, pero sige. 64. At least sinamaan. Buti mintis. Ano ba yan? May shotgun? Seven lang. Okay, 14. Okay, 3 na lang. Pwede ka pa tumira? Kasi naman kahit konti. Pwede ka ba dito? $81. At least tanggal natin isa. Okay, isa na lang. Actually, dalawa pala. Dalawa pa pala sila. Crap. Ano ba yan? Shotgun na naman. Abot ba? Nagmintis pa pasaway. Teka, kamo na. Ba't nagmintis na naman? Ano ba yan? 81 mintis? Ano ba yan? Mas malala pa sa XCOM yun ah. Crap, muntik ako. Wala pa akong item. Meron pero wag na. Kaya ngayon gamitin ko na. Okay. Ikaw nga muna. Problema to eh. Yun, nice. Kala ko madisgrasya pa ako, buti hindi. Do you think that's nice? Sure, I don't recognize their tattoos. Do you think it was, hindi ko nabasa isa. Okay, teka. At least buhay tayo. Nagamit nga lang yung ano ko, yung item ko. Ano yung kinukuha nila? Kalimutan ko na kung ano yung button para makita yung ano. So wala rito. Okay, dito muna. May item doon pero mamaya na. Button ba? Control ba yun? Matandaan yung button ko ano yung para makakita mo yung item eh. Ito na muna. Ano yan? Toko, an illegal street drug made from the leak kamikaze formula. Adds +1 body, +1 strength, and +1 willpower for 5 rounds. Every time the user is attacked, strength increases. Manage? Pwede mong ilagay pwede mo ilagay somewhere. Stash na lang. Sige, ako na lang muna. Di ko alam kung may lalagay sa stash talaga eh. Hawakan ko na lang muna. Wala eh. Take na lang. Dapat lalagay ko sa stash pero ayaw magawa eh. Wala naman. Sige, buksan na natin ito pinto. May nakuha ba akong karma points? Wala yata. Items. Wala pala akong, akala ko may nakuha akong karma points eh. Sayang. Another gate panel. This one's been vandalized. and busted up good. A real nightmare of a repair job. Timer na pala. Teka. Tapos ko lang to guys. Tas end na natin. Repair job. Wu stares at the fence, considering. Loops and whirls of razor wire glitter in the lamplight. Carter looks edged with monofilament. The corporations here don't screw around. Duncan and I have had plenty of fences before. It'll be fine. Why don't we just cut ourselves an opening? Guess we'd better find another way through. Ito na lang, sige. She shakes her head. Even if you could, it would snap back on you. Ever seen a high-tension wire whip through a human body? You don't want to. Duncan nods his agreement. We aren't touching it. How about it, Carter? Think you can get the gate open? She winks at him. What do you think? She eyeballs the job. It'll take me a few minutes though. Frowning, she leans in to get a closer look at the mangled fuse box. A few seconds later, she starts pulling wires and yanking fuses. A look of intense concentration on her face. She's competent. I thought she was a mage. Oo nga, kasi nga yung spell niya eh. She's competent na lang. In Cantonese, as a Levanhar, he sounds like Raymond when he does that. What's with the lecture, Wu? In Cantonese, the pen of my aunt is sitting on the end table, satisfied. In Cantonese, she's competent. In Cantonese, I thought she was a mage. Alin din. I know, she runs the riot squad I'm assigned to. He continues in Cantonese. We speak only Cantonese from now on, just like we did when we lived at Raymond's. Those endless drills are about to pay off. Think that's necessary? In Cantonese, just like at Raymond's. In Cantonese, it's Ray's mother tongue from here on out. In Cantonese, it's coming back. Won't be a problem. Ito na lang, sige. He nods once satisfied, then turns his back and scans the horizon. At least you can still handle yourself in a fight. Did you doubt it? So you're Lone Star now, huh? Say nothing. Ata sige. His back still to you. That's right. Aren't you wondering what I've been up to from the last 8 years? Still giving you his back? Nope. Walang pake. Okay lang. The silence between you gets louder, heavier, then it's broken by a sudden wailing screech. Wu's hand goes to his holster. The screech is replaced by the sound of grinding wheels. Glancing over to the console, you see Carter grinning back at you. Got it. Okay, so end na talaga natin dito muna. Tama. End na muna natin dito, guys. Na ano na tapos na eh. So timer na eh. So save game. Tapos end na natin yung episode. Exit to main menu. Okay guys, kaya Sean Velosa signing off. Next episode na lang ulit.